Alright, so after watching Khabib completely dominate Conor McGregor, especially with his grappling, I feel like I owe you guys a proper fighter showcase with Khabib. Now, we did one before the actual fight, but I feel like in that one, I did not push as hard as I possibly could with the grappling. A vast majority of the video was kind of spent striking, so this time I'm gonna really push and try my very best to grapple every single opportunity I get. And of course, first things first, we are facing Justin Gaethje. This is a player I am quite familiar with. Defeat the boss. Let's do it. We are gonna strike to open up the grappling, and then the first chance I get, I'm putting homeboy on his back. Rocked. There we go. And he's on his back. Couldn't stop that one. Now, I do apologize. Stopped it. I do apologize. Usually when I grapple, I can't really talk as much as I usually do. But we will talk about the actual fight. Stopped. He's up. As I will tell you guys, man, that fight did not go the way I thought it would. My prediction before the fight was that Conor McGregor would stop Khabib in round number 2. That was my prediction. That's what I thought would happen. But, that absolutely did not happen. And of course I had my reasons. Woo, he almost got that. That is so quick. Figured he was fainting. Oh, come on. Don't lag now. Don't lag. Don't lag.
Go, guys.
There we go. Alrighty, that was a good first round. But like I was saying, my prediction was that Conor McGregor would stop Khabib in round number 2 via TKO. And the reason why I said that at first was I wasn't that impressed with Khabib's ability to get the takedown in the middle of the cage. A lot of times for Khabib to get a takedown, he needs to put you against the cage and then work to get the takedown from there. And of course, backing up Conor McGregor is not easy. So I really I didn't think that Khabib would be able to back up Conor McGregor to the cage and then work to get the takedown from there. I thought Conor McGregor would be able to control that center, tee off on Khabib, and at least hit him with a few shots, discourage that shot. But the very first shot that Khabib went for, it almost felt like Conor wanted to prove something. I felt like he could have pulled away from that shot, but he lingered right there, engaging Khabib in grappling, which of course was a terrible idea. And the homeboy ended up on his back. Hold on a sec. Hold on, here we go. We're back to the fight. He's right there. Oh, he got that one. We're out. And man, for a little bit, Conor McGregor was extremely impressive with his BJJ. I got the first one. He might be stuck here. It's over. It's done. It is done. Alrighty. That was good. But yeah, man, for the whole entire first round, Conor was able to mitigate the damage. A lot of times when Khabib gets guys down in the first round, he's able to posture up and immediately start punishing them on the ground. But Conor's ability to control Khabib, prevent himself from taking damage in that very first round was very impressive. I did not expect that to happen. I thought that if Khabib got Conor down the very first time he did, it would be a barrage of ground and pound. But the ground and pound did not even start until the second round. And in that second round is when what I did not expect happened. Khabib swung a nasty overhand right and caught Conor McGregor as Conor was about to, he was about to do his regular pull counter where he steps back, leans back a little bit, and comes over the top with the left hand. He tried to do that, but of course, Khabib was able to reach him. He was able to get to Conor before Conor was able to counter with that left hand. So that was really, really impressive to me, man. It was really impressive. But I think I'm going to do 2 more fights. We'll do 2 more fights with Khabib. Thanks for watching the first. Alright, so the second fight is against Tony Ferguson, another man that was very impressive yesterday. Coming off that injury, his performance against Anthony Pettis was absolutely impressive. I couldn't believe it. That man's gas tank is just incredible, man. I mean, it was 6 months. 6 months after the injury, which tells me he probably wasn't even working cardio the whole entire time, and he was still able to outlast Pettis. Then again, Pettis broke his arm and broke his wrist and could not continue. But yeah, man, I really thought that Conor McGregor's striking was going to be the deciding factor here. As it turns out, he was a little bit too worried. He was too worried about the grappling. Should have probably gone for a takedown right there. But yeah, Conor was so worried about the grappling that his striking was not as clean as it usually is. Oh, he got it. All right, man. This dude does to me what I was trying to do to him. Reversed. No. And you could also tell, man, that Conor, he did his homework. He was going for knees too, but wow, he stopped that. Interesting. I've never seen anyone stop that attempt to full mount from half guard posture. Look at this dude taking a beating. I gotta be careful while grappling with Tony, honestly. Couldn't stop him. And let me know in the comment section. Hold on. Do you guys think Khabib gassed out? In the second round, no, I believe in the third round, he was looking kind of tired. I'm sure he didn't gas out, but it felt like maybe the moment got to him a little bit. Man, it is so hard talking about the fight while trying to play this match here. Alright, so second round over. This dude is laying on his back and just taking damage. I'm not sure what he's doing. You know, it's almost like he doesn't realize that the game was patched, and you can't like lay on your back and just you know, take damage like that, hoping to gas the person on top that's raining out ground and pound. That's not gonna happen. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He's trying to use that old strategy of just not being active and wait for the guy on top to kind of gas out. That's not gonna happen, man. You gotta get active. You can't take these shots on the ground. So it's not that difficult to back this dude up. Look at that. Yeah. And man, it was not difficult for Conor to back up Khabib. It really was not. He got it. Good job. And that's what I thought would be the deciding factor of this fight. Whoever it was able to control. He's getting flipped. Yeah, I thought whoever it was that controls the center of the cage is the man that's going to win the fight. And Conor was controlling that center. He just did not let his hands go as much as I thought he would, or as much as I thought he should. Get this dude, man. You can't lay on your back taking these shots. He's up. But let's also not forget, I honestly saw an improvement in Khabib's footwork. His ability to circle away from the cage, roll with shots, and avoid getting hurt by Conor was impressive to me. It really was. He had good timing too. Knew when to, you know, throw his shots, when not to. He wasn't overly aggressive. Woo, this rock. He wasn't overly aggressive with his striking. I mean, he was aggressive, but it wasn't like, he wasn't reckless. The man was intelligent in that cage. And then that neck crank, of course. Conor just could not take the pain. Crucifix again. Oh, I got the first one. This dude might be stuck here too. That first one is critical. It's over. It's done. Good fight, man. Good fight. So yeah, round number 4, Khabib is able to pressure Conor McGregor back to the cage for the first time, like with just pure striking. Conor backs up to the cage with his back is literally against that cage. Khabib shoots in, gets that man down to the ground, and from there he's able to strangle Conor McGregor until the dude was done. And oh man, of course after the fight, that's when the craziest shit happens, the shit everyone's now talking about. You know, rather than focus on the actual performance in the cage, this has now overshadowed the performance. You know, what happened afterwards, the brawl, the insanity, the craziness, which we'll talk about in a sec. But, you know, a lot of people are kind of criticizing Khabib, but what do you expect? What do you expect? Yeah, of course, you know, he shouldn't have done that, but, I mean, come on. This was personal. this was bound to happen. The UFC even knew this sort of thing might happen. Anyways, I'll do one more fight with Khabib. Right back shortly. And now we're facing Mr. McGregor, facing Conor. And, you know, with the stuff that happened afterwards, after the fight, I really don't want to take sides. I don't want to. All I'll say is I understand why that happened. I understand exactly why that happened. It was bound to happen. It makes perfect sense. You know, they're both at fault. It's not like one person is to blame for the whole entire thing. Anyways, let's see what we can do against this Mr. McGregor right here. This dude is doing a great job of mixing up his attacks. I don't even, I can't tell where the shots are coming from. It's all over the place. I gotta get him down. All right. Dropped. And now we grapple. Oh, those were fakes. Okay. Those were good fakes. Definitely. I'll remember that. See, I don't want this dude to back me up. I don't want that to happen. So I kind of have to stay in the pocket right here. There we go. Man, I had the clinch right there and I did not take advantage. And this man is getting outstruck. This man is getting outstruck. You know, afterwards, after the fight, what I saw happen after watching a bunch of videos, afterwards, someone outside of the cage, probably Dennis, was talking shit to Khabib. Khabib throws his mouthpiece at him, jumps off the cage, rushes him, and then Conor McGregor sees what's happening, and he goes to jump the cage as well after Khabib. And one of Khabib's teammates sees Conor jumping off the cage. He tries to jump off the cage. Conor McGregor sees him, lands a left hook or something while at the top of the cage on Khabib's teammate. And then that's what started the fight inside of the cage. Conor McGregor landed the first shot inside the cage that started the fight. Another teammate of Khabib jumps in, you know, cracks Conor from behind, and everything just goes nuts. So I guess saying that, hold on a sec. Damn. Short range on this thing. Missed. Now, that was a nice takedown. I like that one. And yeah, man, like, it wasn't just one person's fault. It's like, Khabib shouldn't have jumped off the cage. He shouldn't have done that. But Conor McGregor shouldn't have hit one of his teammates. He shouldn't have hit one of his teammates. And now, like, people are acting like Conor was completely innocent. Like, Conor was just, he just sat there and did nothing and he was just being hit. It's like, no, that's not what happened. I remember that. I remember, dude. I knew you were going to go for that. Oh, that was smart. That was smart. I thought it was the same getup. That was nice. Okay. Flipped. And like, they're talking about Khabib's purse is being withheld because they watched the tape and saw Conor didn't do anything. Yes, he absolutely did. What are you talking about? He wasn't just some victim that was just getting hit. He threw the first shot. So, I mean, what happened happened. They were both at fault. I wish it never happened. But man, that's what happens. That's what happens when you talk shit and involve families and religion and, you know, just say nasty stuff about each other. Look at this dude, man. Another man just sitting there taking damage. Went for it twice. That's good. He is so gassed right now. It's like everyone's saying Khabib is a disgrace to the sport of MMA. So is Conor. If we're gonna talk about Khabib, so is Conor. Conor has not exactly been, you know, he has not exactly been, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not without guilt here, or without fault. And he's no stranger to jumping the cage and hitting people. He did the same thing with a ref, I believe I was in Bellator a while back. He is no stranger to controversy when it comes to stuff like that, you know? And this was really out of character for Khabib. It was, but it wasn't exactly out of character for Conor. This is the kind of stuff you expect from Conor. And I feel like he really pissed off Khabib. And for months on end, Khabib was able to hold all that anger in. He was able to just focus on the fight. And afterwards, I feel like after getting that victory, he wasn't able to control himself and he went crazy. All I'm saying is, if Khabib gets punished for this somehow, like, I don't feel like he should be stripped. I don't feel like he should, you know, lose his purse. I feel like maybe a suspension is warranted or like a fine or something. Just a similar kind of consequence to what happened to Conor McGregor when he did the whole bus thing. But don't strip Khabib. He's the champ. He won that fight fair and square. Maybe you can suspend him, whatever. This dude's rocked. But if you're handing out, oh my God, shouldn't have gone for that uppercut. If you're gonna hand down punishments, try not to be partial. I know Conor is everyone's baby, but rocked. Damn, that was close. Conor McGregor is everyone's baby, but let's not be partial to him here. You know, we have the whole entire situation has to be looked at logically. And when you do, man, forget, you know, the fan stuff. You see that both guys were at fault. They were both at fault. He's close to getting finished. The ref is getting close. It's over. It's done. All done. All right. So, a success. I feel like I did a much better job with Khabib this time around. We did not spend a whole lot of time striking. And of course, every single finish happened on the ground. So, when it comes to the actual fight, congratulations to Khabib on retaining that belt and beating Conor McGregor after months and months of, trash talking and stuff. And I hope, man, whatever punishment, a consequence that comes from the actions after the fight, I hope all of that gets taken care of so that we can get back to fighting. After watching Tony Ferguson's incredible performance, I would love to see Khabib finally get a chance to fight Tony, so I can see how that fight goes and, see what happens with Conor McGregor. I want to get back to fighting. I hope we don't spend the next, year dealing with the aftermath of what happened. I hope so. But, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts on the fight are. I'd love to read your comments. Who are you guys mad at? Are you mad at Khabib? Are you mad at Conor? Let me know in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. As always, stay safe and have a wonderful day.